This is part 2 of the topic about market turnaround and stock rebound. In part 1, I talked about the prospect for a market turnaround, and in this part 2, I'm going to talk about which sectors of the economy will benefit from the stock rebound. Now, although I may be wrong, but suppose if the market is really turning around, what should we do? We should ask the question, which sectors will rebound first? Because we want to make some money in the market, we have to ask this question. Well, the answer is the bank stocks have to rebound first, because it's the first prerequisite that the banks have to stabilize. If they don't, then there's no recovery. So all I want you to do is to look at these banks: Citibank, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. So these are the symbols for you to look up. What's the next sector? Raw materials. Due to the infrastructure repair, which is included in the stimulus plan. Another reason is that raw materials usually have very low inventory. So whenever the economy picks up, there will be a rise in production. The third factor is that raw materials are used for packaging the goods in many cases, such as paper, very important raw material. So which are the raw materials that tend to benefit first? Oil. As you can see, the oil prices are rising a little bit. Steel for construction, copper, cement, plastic, rubber, paper. So all these industries will be recovering, and I want you to look at these companies: ExxonMobil, Alcoa, DuPont, International Paper, Home Depot, and Goodyear Rubber and Tire. The next sector comes machinery, because machinery is always in demand. The companies may order the machinery new, or even if they don't order new ones, they need to buy parts to repair the old ones, because the old ones need maintenance. Let me give you the companies: General Electric, Caterpillar, United Technologies, 3Ms, and Applied Materials. The next sector is the high-tech industry, because the high-tech industry is very sensitive to economic ups and downs. I wish you to look at these companies: Intel, Microsoft, Oracle, Dell Computers, and Nokia. The next one is the new industries being boosted by the Obama stimulus package. Remember, the package tries to ignite new industries such as solar, wind, stem cells, broadband, and they are also trying to build a new electric grid across the US. And I can only give you two companies which I'm familiar with. They are all in the solar business: STP, Sun Technology, and First Solar. You may want to look at some others in the other areas like stem cells, biotech, or broadband. The drugs and the healthcare industries, they will rebound a little bit, but I think at present there is a cloud hanging over them because of the healthcare reform which is being done in the US. Healthcare reform means they will try to clamp down on the cost of healthcare, and they are trying to also clamp down on the price of drugs. That means those companies operating in this sector cannot rise very fast, because they cannot make that much profit from now on. What about the airline industry? Well, the airline industry is in a bind. Why? In the good times, like a couple of years ago, they had good traffic, but they suffered from high oil prices. And now we are in a bad time. The oil prices come down, but they are suffering from low traffic. Now we come to the consumer sector, which represents all the rest. The consumer sector will rebound the slowest. Why? Because it has to wait for the return of consumer confidence in the face of job losses, because there's so many people getting unemployed these days, and the unemployment picture will not improve even when the economy starts to recover. So what are these businesses? Retail, restaurants, travel, hotels, entertainment.